Hey, Wemberg World Entertainment, and as you all know, Top Gun 3 is in active development. But what if I told you that in a recent meeting, they actually pitched the idea to resurrect Val Kilmer using AI? And what if I told you that Tom Cruise not just shut it down, but absolutely lost it at the idea? Because that's exactly what happened. Yep, they've just had a pitch meeting regarding Top Gun 3, and someone actually suggested using AI to bring back Val Kilmer's Iceman. Now, the first thing about that is, it doesn't make sense being the fact that the character died in the previous movie anyway. But Tom Cruise apparently absolutely lost it and brought the meeting to a close because of this. And quite frankly, I love this response from Tom Cruise. Fair play to you, Tom, because one, I'm sick of seeing dead actors being brought back using AI, but the fact that the guy literally only passed and that this idea was even mentioned is ridiculous. But let's have a look at this, because again, fair play to Tom Cruise for not just losing it over this statement, but for absolutely 100% refusing to go down that path of, yeah, we'll bring him back. So, during a recent pre-production meeting for Top Gun 3, Tom Cruise allegedly lost his temper in a dramatic fashion after team members suggested bringing back Val Kilmer as Iceman using artificial intelligence. The pitch reportedly triggered an explosive reaction from the franchise star, halting the meeting in its tracks. Tom jumped to his feet and let rip, one insider told the Daily Mail. The entire room went silent. You could hear a pin drop and see steam coming out of his ears. The idea to posthumously recreate Kilmer digitally was instantly and forcibly shut down by Cruise, who was said to view such a move as a betrayal of both the franchise and Kilmer himself. Kilmer passed away in April of 2025 following a long battle with health complications stemming from throat cancer and pneumonia. His final on-screen appearance came in 2022's Top Gun Maverick, where he reprised his role as Iceman in an emotionally powerful scene opposite Cruise's Maverick. Due to Kilmer's damaged vocal cords, his voice was recreated with AI software from the London-based firm Sonatech, but this was done with Kilmer's full approval. At the time, he expressed gratitude to the team, calling the technology something I never imagined possible. Should also be noted that it wasn't just his voice that was recreated with this AI, his son did the voice as well. So it was a mix of his son and Kilmer's voices from previous recordings that was used to make his voice in that. So according to production sources, Cruise believed Maverick would be Kilmer's last ride and was determined to make it meaningful. Val only managed to make a brief appearance in Maverick due to his long battle with cancer, said one insider. Tom knew it would be Val's screen farewell and wanted to give him the honourable send-off he deserved. Despite the previous use of AI to assist Kilmer, Cruise is reportedly adamant that it should not be used now that Kilmer is gone. While some early story drafts of Top Gun 3 included the possibility of referencing or digitally recreating Iceman, Cruise is said to have made his stance unmistakably clear. There may be verbal nods to the character, but there will be no artificial resurrection. Will the movie reference Val? Yes, said the source, but Maverick is the last time we'll see him. This is not the first time Cruise has made headlines for passionately defending his vision. During the 2020 lockdowns amidst the global health crisis, audio leaked of the actor shouting at crew members who violated safety protocols on the set of Mission Impossible 7. And of course, we know all that good stuff. The idea that Val Kilmer only passed away, like literally only passed away a few months ago, is insane that someone actually had the balls to turn around in a meeting for Top Gun 3 and go, hey, maybe we should just recreate and resurrect Val Kilmer for this movie. Like, what are you thinking? Number one, again, the character is dead because the cancer catches up and does take him out in the movie. Now, of course, we don't see his demise, we don't see his passing. We get that interaction with Maverick and Iceman, great scene. And then later on, you get told Iceman has passed away and we get the funeral and stuff. Very well done the way they did it. And again, the AI used to recreate his voice wasn't just using Val Kilmer's voice, his son did the voice as well. Very much the way they did for his documentary, if you've seen the documentary on Val Kilmer, which I highly recommend you check that out, where the narrative over the documentary is meant to be Val Kilmer speaking, but it's actually his son speaking. So that's the way they did it as well. That's very much what they did with Top Gun. Now, they took his actual voice as it was in the stages it was with the cancer. Then they used old recordings of him from the movies and stuff, and then his son, and they blended it all together, and that's how you got his voice pretty much as clear as it's meant to be in Maverick. But the fact, and this is something that you just can't overlook, the fact that someone who's a part of the Hollywood system had the gall to turn around a mere couple of months after the actual passing of the actor and suggested, hey, we got this we should resurrect him. Why would you ever pitch that idea? Number one, ever. And number two, only this short amount of time after the actual person has passed away. And this is the thing where Hollywood really needs to kind of pull its big boy pants up and be able to say no to this stuff, is when it comes to the resurrecting of actors. I personally, at this stage, I'm getting kind of, I don't particularly care if the family agrees to it. I don't think it should be done at this stage. It doesn't need to be done at this stage. We don't need to see these characters. These characters had their time and made their impact. We don't need to keep seeing them coming back. Just look at what's happened with the voice of James Earl Jones. Now, he signed the rights over to Disney, more so Lucasfilm, so they could use his voice specifically only for Darth Vader. It was for nothing else, only Vader. And of course, they decided to make Vader as a character in Fortnite, and they AI'd James Earl Jones' voice in there as Vader. And what happened? People start getting it to say the craziest of crap you've ever heard. Racist stuff, he's dropping M-bombs, he's calling people the C-word, you name it. They had this thing doing it. That's what you're signing up for. If you were giving them permission to do stuff with your likeness, your voice, whatever, this is the type of crap they can end up doing. And the fact that the guy isn't even cold in the ground yet, and someone went, fancy resurrecting Val Kilmer, is disgusting to start with. And again, that's why I'm praising Tom Cruise for not just standing up and saying, no, we're not doing that, but to actually explode in that meeting and scream and bring it to a halt in the fashion that he supposedly did. Fair play to him, because absolutely that idea was bang out of order, should never have been brought up, and holy crap, get that person off the movie. Quite frankly, get them off the movie if they want to immediately go to let's use AI and resurrect dead people. Sickening. So, let me know what you think of this story. Are you on the side of Tom Cruise? Do you think he overreacted? Let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.